Hi, my name is Selena, and I decided to do the Winterland Book Tag. Winterland Book Tag. Yeah, let's go with that. The original video was done by Jack Eats Books, so he was the creator of it, and I'll link his video down below. I think everyone has done this tag, and their mother. So I'm the last one to do it, because I like to save all of my things until the end. Procrastination. So yeah, I told myself I was going to do this before the end of the year, and doggone it, I am. So here I go. Winter Wonderland Book Tag. First question. What book is so happy and sweet that it warms your heart? That book is going to be Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, and yeah, I love this book. There's a lot of Christmas things going on in this book, which is nice. You know, it takes place around, there's a lot of like family Christmas things happening. It doesn't only take place in the winter, but some of the major events and most heartwarming events take place in the winter, like when Beth gets her piano. I think that is one of the best scenes in the movie, and then when Pa comes home. Yeah, so yay, so cute, so sweet, Little Woman. Next question. What is your favorite book with a white cover? I think my favorite, just the way that it looks, I've not actually finished it, even though it's very small, is Tinker's, and it is totally white. And from what I remember, because I picked it up a long time ago when it first came out, from what I remember, a lot of it takes place during like winter scenes. But yeah, totally white cover, except for little dude guy walking in the snow. Number 3. You're sitting in a nice comfy chair wearing a onesie with a lovely warm hot chocolate. What monster book do you read? My monster book is all 6 novels in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So that includes Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, Life, the Universe and Everything, So Long, and Thanks for All the Fish, Mostly Harmless, and then there's a bonus, Young Zaphod Plays It Safe. So I would probably read this, because if I'm sitting home and it's cold and snowy, and I don't mind cold and snowy, but who wants a good laugh? I do. So I'll be reading this book. This was actually given to me when I graduated from undergrad a long time ago. By my really good friend in college, and she was an archaeology major, and I was an English major, and she knew nothing about books, but she knew that I liked English literature, because that was one of my concentrations, was English lit, and she said the only English author she knew was Douglas Adams, and so she bought me this. And yeah, I've only read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Question number 4. It started snowing, so you decided to have a snowball fight. What fictional character would you love to have a snowball fight with? I'm assuming this is going to be, excuse me. I'm assuming this was going to be a fun snowball fight. So for a fun snowball fight, Mr. Tumnus, why not? Yeah. I don't know. I really have no idea who I would want to have a snowball fight, but he's good people. Good fawn. Fawn? He's a fawn. Number 5, moving on. Sadly, your fire is beginning to go out, so what book would you tear the last few chapters to throw into the fire? No question. My most detested book of all time, Ulysses by James Joyce. I took this again in undergrad. It was my senior year in undergrad, and it was either I would be reading Paradise Lost or Ulysses. That was kind of like the only 2 choices. And yeah, OMG, hated it. So yeah, I mean the book is even falling apart. So I would gladly throw the whole book in the fire, and it's quite a It's a long book, so I can keep the fire going for a long time with burning Ulysses. Not my ugh. Like, it's not even meh. It's a ugh. Number 6. What book is so close to your heart that you would gift it to someone this Christmas who hasn't read before but wants to get into reading? I had a little difficulty with this question because what if this someone is a young person? What if this someone is an adult male or adult female? So I have two, and one would be Can You Keep a Secret by Sophie Kinsella. It's just fun, light, nothing too deep, nothing too philosophical, but it's just, I really enjoyed reading this book, and I've reread it many times just because. And when I was over in England one time, I picked up this copy, which is a UK printed version of Can You Keep a Secret. I also have the US version. But yeah, I would gift this to someone, adult female, and for someone else, maybe a child age wise, would be Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. And there's Mr. Tumnus. He's getting ready for a snowball fight. But yeah, Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe was something that I've read and reread and visited and revisited many times as a child, so I would totally give this to a child and tell them to have fun. So those are all the questions for the Winter Wonderland tag, and thank you Jimmy at Jimmy Eats Books for doing this tag. It was lots of fun. Bye!